One time I was going to carry my kids to McDonald's or something. They were young. We had to make this little stop before. And they were like, are we going to McDonald's? I'm like, yes, we're going to McDonald's. I just got to make a stop first. And then I made this other stop, and they're like, are we going to McDonald's? I'm like, we are going to McDonald's. And they said, promise? Do I promise? We're going to McDonald's. Cross your heart, hope, die, stick a needle in your eye. What? No. I'm not doing any of that. But we are going to McDonald's. I don't have to cross my heart. I don't have to hope to die. I'm certainly not sticking myself with anything. And I know that for you it seems like this has taken a long time. But we are going to end up where I told you we would end up. And I know that for you as a believer, sometimes it doesn't seem like God is doing what He said He's going to do. When David was anointed king of Israel by Samuel, he was anointed somewhere around 15 years old. And then he ends up running from Saul for another 15 years. Saul's trying to kill him. So Samuel comes and he says, hey, I'm here to anoint one of your sons, Jesse, as king of Israel. That'd be awesome, wouldn't it? But for another 15 years, David ran for his life. Then Saul dies, and he's anointed as king, but not of all Israel. He just becomes king of Judah. And for another 7 years, he fights against Israel. For another 7 years, he's fighting and battling, and then finally becomes king of Israel. You see, there's this process that God insists that we go through, this trusting process. You ever wondered why? Why is God working things out in your life the way He's working them out? It is what God has said He will do, and it is the potential of what God can do. So why the disappointment in so many people's lives? Why don't I feel the contentment of the promises of God in my life? Where's the promise fulfillment in your life? That God said He would do something amazing and beautiful in the life of the believer. And why do so many people not experience the promises of God? I want you to pay attention to what happens when people embrace and are faithful just to trust the promises of God, and when people decide that this is taking too long and I want this to happen in my time, and they don't trust the process through, and they try to preempt the process. We want to make the plans, and we want God to do what He's going to do in our life so that we can have what we want. Instead, what God is trying to do is work out something in you and with you for Himself. He knows what success looks like.